Greetings, my name is Ariel Polk and I'll be giving my informative speech. Women earn less than men in almost every occupation. In fact, for every 80 cents a woman makes, a man makes $1 more. While the gap has decreased since the 1970s as more women seek higher education and enter the workforce, the slow rate of change means that American women are still not expected to reach pay equity with men until 2059. We may not all know what it is like to be discriminated against, but what we do all know is that it is prevalent in today's society. Our society is affected by discrimination against gender, race, and even age. I'm speaking on a topic that does occur in the workforce. You may not have realized, but women are underrepresented in the workforce. I am very knowledgeable on this topic as an African American woman pursuing a career in sports that is dominated mostly by white men. I have taken a women's studies course and a course on how sport can affect society, including gender and race inequalities. I have also done numerous researches and have personally interviewed women in the sports industry about how the glass ceiling has affected their work. Glass ceiling is a term often associated with women and implies that there is an invisible barrier that prevents women from achieving higher positions, like CEO, vice president, or even senior executive. It implies that the relevant discrimination against women in the workforce. Before I begin on my topic, I will introduce the two things I'll be speaking on today: the origin of the term glass ceiling and how the term relates to women being discriminated against and being belittled in their work field. The term glass ceiling has two origins, one that was originated by creator Marilyn Loden and the other one where the term was first published in the 1986 Wall Street Journal. The term glass ceiling was first used by Marilyn Loden at the 1978 Women's Expedition in New York, where Loden spoke on the panel for women as a women's activist. In 1984, the phrase glass ceiling appeared in Adweek article in the 1986 Wall Street Journal, where it was first published. Since then, the term has been uttered by well-known women including Oprah Winfrey and Hillary Clinton, who used it in two of her notable speeches. Next, I will move on to the number of senior level or managerial positions held by women compared to the number held by men. The term glass ceiling is an invisible barrier that prevents women from achieving higher positions in the workforce, as well as how they are discriminated against. Women comprise nearly half of the workforce. Of that, only 1/3 are managers, and for minority women, specifically Black women, they only comprise 3.8% of management positions. We are judged for our looks and how we dress. We are discriminated against for not being pretty enough, or being too old, or not looking the part. For example, pregnant women are discriminated against in the workplace because some employers view pregnant women as less qualified or unfit for the job, and therefore don't offer pregnant women certain promotions. In conclusion, the glass ceiling is a term often associated with women and implies that there is an invisible barrier that prevents women from achieving higher positions like CEO, vice president, or senior executive, and implies that the relevant discrimination against women in the workforce. The term glass ceiling was first created by Marilyn Loden, but was first recognized after the term was published in the 1986 Wall Street Journal. It is a term that describes how women are underrepresented in the workforce and are discriminated against. To all women, you are important. Never let anyone in the path of your career undermine your worth nor your success. To all men, be mindful that you have it easier than women, so be the change because if the roles were flipped, you would want women to do the same for you.